Respected voice in the health community introduces a beacon of hope, Balance 7, a concentrated alkaline solution designed to revolutionize your body's defense mechanism. Embrace the power of Balance 7, because when your body is in balance, your health potential knows no bounds.
Go to balance7.com, balance7.com to order today.
And action!
The actions this weekend at the Ford Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. 5 days to get 0% financing or low lease payments. It's the Ford Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. Get there by Tuesday. Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Good morning, I'm Erin Myers, live at LAX. It's going to be extremely busy here the next several days. Today expected to be the busiest for Memorial Day travel. I'll have all the details coming up.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. Rapper Sean Kingston in trouble with the law over, of all things, the installation of a massive TV in his house. We'll explain.
I'm Eric Spillman near the USC campus. College sports is about to change in a major way, and it has to do with money. We'll explain coming up.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. Some iPhone users could get a check for nearly $350. We'll tell you why and if you qualify. Coming up.
Good morning, I'm Jeremy Parsons. Former Fifth Harmony member Dinah Jane has a brand new music video. A KTLA staffer might have a little cameo. We'll talk about that. Plus, we're going behind the scenes with some of the most iconic comics in a brand new Frank Miller documentary. All that coming up.
And we're still remaining under cloudy conditions all the way across Southern California. Areas getting some light drizzle this morning, too. Pasadena got some of that, and you could get some more downtown Los Angeles or the San Fernando Valley. Temperatures are definitely on the cool side. Inland Empire, finally you'll get some clearing skies, but windy conditions, winds gusts up to 25 miles an hour. High desert up to 77 degrees. Full details in just a couple of moments. Frank, back to you. The Memorial Day holiday travel rush well underway. A record number of passengers expected to pass through airports over the weekend. KTLA's Aaron Myers live at LAX with more for us. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. They are expecting today to be the busiest day here at LAX with about 235,000 passengers coming through. You can see traffic happening right now, not as bad as it was earlier, but you're definitely going to want to give yourself some extra time if you're headed this way. This will actually be the busiest Memorial Day weekend at airports since 2005, according to AAA, with LAX expected to be the 5th busiest airport. Now, the busiest time here is said to be between 8 in the morning and noon, according to Hopper. Airport officials are urging travelers to arrive at least 2 hours early for domestic flights and 3 hours for international flights. Parking is also expected to be at a premium, so it's recommended to book parking in advance and use the cell phone parking lots to help reduce traffic if you are picking people up. Now, AAA projects 43.8 million travelers will head 50 miles or more from home over the Memorial Day holiday travel period. This year's total number of travelers is more than a 4% increase over last year. In Southern California, about 3.5 million people are expected to travel, which is a 4.7% increase over last year's record number, most of them traveling by vehicle. The top destinations for Southern Californians are Las Vegas, San Diego, the Grand Canyon, Hawaii, Seattle, and Alaskan cruises. The top destinations nationwide will be Orlando, New York, Las Vegas, Seattle, and Anaheim, Los Angeles. Now, we did speak with some taking off today about their plans.
I'm here for his family reunion. We're going to Portland, Oregon, so I'm excited.
We're going to drive like 2 hours west to Rockaway Beach because we all run out of beach house down there to see all the family and all the members coming out there, so it should be a pretty good time.
Now, another popular destination we've been hearing about this morning, quite a few people going to Cabo for destination weddings. So that sounds like a lot of fun. But if you are headed to the airport today, the next several days, give yourself that extra time once again and check your flight status before you head this way. Reporting live here at LAX, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you both in the studio.
Appreciate it, Aaron. Thank you. Rapper Sean Kingston arrested yesterday at Fort Irwin Army Base in San Bernardino County. He is now facing fraud and theft charges in Florida. SWAT raided his home in a town about 15 miles west of Fort Lauderdale. Kingston's mother also arrested. She pleaded guilty in 2006 to bank fraud in a previous case. Kingston is accused of defrauding a company by not fully paying for $150,000 232-inch TV. In a lawsuit that was filed by Verver Entertainment, They say Kingston put down a $30,000 deposit for the TV and promised to promote the company with singer Justin Bieber. Well, the company says it installed the TV, but Kingston did not make the rest of the payments or promote their business with Justin Bieber. According to the lawsuit, Bieber and Kingston no longer work together. Kingston posted on social media yesterday saying his lawyers were handling everything. It is not clear why Kingston was in Fort Irwin.
The Kentucky police officer who arrested the top-ranked golfer Scottie Scheffler outside of the PGA Championship is being disciplined for not having his body camera activated. New surveillance video shows Scheffler trying to make his way around a car accident while entering the golf course. You can see one officer run toward the car before Scheffler comes to a stop. Then several others approach. That first officer claimed he was knocked down and dragged by Scheffler's car. Scheffler faces felony charges. His attorney says this new video proves he did nothing wrong.
Starting next year, college athletes could get paid. It is part of a landmark settlement with the NCAA. KTLA's Eric Spellman live for us in University Park with the latest on this. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Jessica. We all know that the business of college sports is incredibly lucrative. Everybody's making a ton of money, with the exception of the athletes. But that's about to change in a major, major way. The NCAA has agreed to allow Division I schools to pay college athletes, student athletes, directly. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's the first time ever that that will have happened. And the NCAA is not doing this because they think it's a great idea or because it's fair or just. They're doing it as part of a settlement of 3 class action lawsuits. It calls for the NCAA and the 5 biggest college conferences to fork over $2.8 billion, with the money going directly to 14,000 current and former college athletes. This agreement still needs to be approved by a judge, but it would allow universities in the Big 10, Big 12, ACC, and Southeastern conferences to set aside up to $20 million a year to pay athletes in all sports. The schools would have the freedom to decide exactly how that money would be divvied up among sports programs at each individual university. Now, it was just 3 years ago that the NCAA lifted restrictions on endorsement deals for college athletes. They already can make money off of their names, images, and likenesses, or NIL. Some of them are paid pretty well from that. Now, in addition to that, they're going to get paid directly by their schools, or I should say the schools will be sharing some of their sports revenue with these athletes. I spoke via Zoom this morning to a sports business analyst who says there are still a lot of questions about how all this will play out.
Each athletic department, each school is going to get to decide how much money they want to give, whether they're going to go up to the full amount, which we think right now is about $22 million per year per school, or if it'll be less than that. And then who are they going to share with? We believe it's going to be based on broadcast rights. So the student athletes who are on television are presumably going to get more than the ones who are not. And there's a real battle between Title IX attorneys about whether Title IX applies and if you have to give money equally to male versus female athletes.
Now, these direct payments from universities to student athletes could start in the fall semester of 2025. And already, let's say if you're a star quarterback at a big-name school, you could be making several $1 million in endorsement money. This means they'll make even more once this goes into effect. We'll send it back to you.
Breaking news to tell you about this morning in Anaheim Hills. We see right here a standoff on the 91 freeway. Mike Case in Sky 5 HD with the latest. Mike, how did this begin? Was this the end of a pursuit?
That's, Jess, that's what we understand from Corona. Apparently some type of a domestic dispute. The officers from Corona PD went into pursuit of that vehicle you see in between those 2 Bearcats, or those 2 SWAT rescue vehicles. It ended here on the 91 freeway, and they have got all lanes, both directions of the 91 freeway shut down just north of Anaheim Hills here between Imperial Highway and the 55. This suspect is believed to be armed and dangerous. That's why they're taking every precaution they can here. As you can see, the entire westbound side of the 91 shut down for as far as we can see all the way back to Corona. Eastbound side, they take you off, or they won't even let you get near this. They'll take you off on the 55 or the 57, I'm sorry, the 55 freeway. and the 55 is being diverted to side street here just south of the freeway. So right now, Corona SWAT, along with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department SWAT, and those two rescue vehicles, one of them is a Bearcat, another one's a SWAT vehicle, and they're taking every...
All right, well, we've lost the signal with Mike Case, but as you can see, there's a standoff on the 91, both sides of the freeway in Anaheim Hills shut down, so be aware of that.
Continue to follow that, and we'll try to get back to Mike, get some more information for you.
Yeah, and as far as the weather goes, it sounds like a broken record. Been doing this all week. Clouds leading way to clearing skies, but actually it's a little bit different today because a lot of areas won't even get the clearing skies. It'll remain cloudy all the way through the afternoon. Tomorrow, a little bit clear, a little bit warmer, and then by Sunday, heading into Monday and the remainder of the week, we should be pretty well done with the May gray for at least 4 or 5 days. 61 right now, same as yesterday. Temperature's not different whatsoever. Relative humidity, 78%. Winds from the west at 6 miles per hour.